Next into the tank is an entrepreneur from Cramerton, North Carolina, with a unique alternative to conventional condiments.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Julie Boucher, and my product is Slawsa. I'm seeking a $150,000 investment for 15% of my company. Tell me, when was the last time you were at a grilling or tailgating event and someone actually complimented the host or hostess on their condiments? Well, it probably never happened because, let's face it, traditional condiments are boring, and they haven't changed in decades. But what if I said I had the condiment that will change your lives? Introducing Slawsa, a unique cross between a slaw and a salsa. It's great on your grilling fare, like your hot dogs, brats, burgers. Use it as a sandwich spread or even as a dip for tortilla chips. Right now, I'd like for you all to taste Slawsa and how truly slawsome it is.
It's slawsome.
It's slawsome, yeah.
Now we have 4 flavors. For the garlic lovers like Robert, we have a garlic and a garlic spicy.
Thank you.
We have the original and the spicy as well. Taste it a little bit before you decide what you want to put on your hot dogs or your brats.
Thank you.
This is sauerkraut mixed with mustard, mixed with...
This is a cross between a slaw, so cabbage, and a salsa, so there are some heat undertones.
What are your sales?
Well, let me tell you, over 4,200 stores nationwide so far in just over a year and a half.
Really?
Wow.
Sales for year 1 is $212,000. Sales for the finish out of year 2 is projected to be $500,000.
Wow.
And what stores are you in?
Major retailers, we're in 1,500 Krogers. We're in all public stores.
Julie, how did you get these stores?
I go myself. I am extremely aggressive.
Good job. How did you get started in the business?
It is based off of an old family recipe of a former partner of mine who I just recently bought out.
So you bought into an existing company. How much did you pay in?
About $50,000 total.
Tell me if I understand this correctly.
Yes.
So there's relish, there's mustard relish, there's sweet relish, there's some garlic relish, there's hot relish. There's hot relish, but those have been pretty much on the shelves for the past 10, 15, 20 years, right?
Right.
What you've done is come in and say, I'm extending the flavor base.
There is nothing like this out
Well, exactly, right. You've created
this
a new category.
Cabbage-based.
Julie, what does it cost compared to a standard relish bottle?
Well, it is going to be about 20% higher, and let me tell you why. Because a pickle relish is basically vinegar.
Right.
And it's a brine. Ours is a hot fill process, so it is a little bit more labor intensive.
So you have a co-packer doing this for you?
Yes.
Tell me what it costs you to make it, what you sell it for?
All the flavors. Right now is $1.25.
Okay, and you sell it for?
$2.25.
And can you tell me, based on the buyout of your partner, if you're paying that person a royalty at all?
I am. Comes out to about 0.66% to up to a little bit over 2%.
Is there a limit to it?
There is a limit. It is not perpetuity.
What are you going to use 150 for?
Because of the buyout, and that is my responsibility. I am not putting that against the company. So,
That's not on the books.
Right, that is not on the books.
It comes out of your profits, or how do you...
No, it comes out of my personal savings. My husband and I have been extremely fiscally responsible. We graduated college debt-free because we earned scholarships. When it came time to buy our first house, we bought a house half of what the lender approved us to buy. We've never paid a penny of credit card interest in our lives because we don't live beyond our means. If we had not saved up, I wouldn't have taken a leap to become an entrepreneur. So that's my responsibility. It's the buyout. I would like the money for increased production because I know the $50,000 I have in there is only going to last so long because we are expanding rapidly.
Are you currently taking a salary?
I am not. And I'm okay doing that for a couple years of not taking a salary.
You're going to work?
How are you living?
Yeah, how are you living?
My husband and I saved a good amount of money.
Good for you. Julia, I love what you're doing. Setting an example for people around the country, around the world. Give up a little bit. Save your money.
Yep.
And put yourself in an amazing position to be successful.
Yes.
You're an example like we rarely have in here.
Thank you.
I wish I could do more for you. You know, I love it. I'll be a customer. I'll Slawsa-size a lot, but It's not
Like
really
to get in those stadiums, Mark.
but that's not enough for me to do an investment. I'm out.
All right.
Julie, here's what I've learned about you in the short time we've spent together. You're one tough cookie,
Okay.
right? I mean,
That's a compliment.
you know, you set yourself up for success. But I find it too sweet.
Okay.
Just me personally,
Right.
I like really, really spicy mustard.
And we can go with the spicier flavor.
I wish you all the best, but I'm out.
Okay. I would like to have a partner because I've never scaled a business the way I need to scale this. I'm not going to need my handheld, and I haven't needed my handheld for several years.
Well, I tasted the product, and my opinion in regards to the taste of the product doesn't matter because your sales proves me wrong. But if I'm not excited about the product, it's really hard for me to get behind it.
But that's a shame.
I'm out.
You know, I think you've done amazing. The fact that you got into Kroger, 1,500 stores, is amazing. And the fact that you sold well is amazing.
Incredible.
But I personally don't want to be in the Slawsa business.
Okay.
I think it's a great product, though. I'm out.
Kevin, you like to make money.
Yeah.
How can we sell over 200,000 jars with very little marketing in less than 2 years' time?
Very admirable, no question. I see your passion, but 15% stake, you're actually not worth that right now. But rather than beat you up on your valuation.
I would like to tell you why I'm worth $1 million.
Why?
To go from 212 to 500, it would be not very wise of me to not project my next year's sales as closer to my valuation.
But think about the risk for an investor. For that kind of valuation, it doesn't reflect the risk in a one-woman business. You could walk out of the Shark Tank tonight and get run over by a bus. And that's the end of this company.
Well, that's why you would have a insurance policy on me.
Yeah, but then if I do that, I'll want to run you over with a bus.
Right.
It's a better return.
That's what I was thinking.
I appreciate the presentation, but it's not going to happen for me today. I'm out.
Okay. Well,
Congratulations, Julie. You have
No.
an amazing business.
I appreciate all of your time, and I will make all of you regret this happily.
I hope you do.
Thank you.
Keep
Thank
on
you so
going.
very much. Thank you.
You know what? The fact that she scrimped, had no debt, pays up all her
Fantastic.
credit cards, saved up enough money to invest in this other company and buy them out is just such an amazing example for everybody.
Greatness does not come without sacrifice. You're taking a risk, and I've done that, and it will happen.